Alright, a lot of things have happened lately, so I think it's a good time to do my MMA rankings, what I think is top 10. Alright, so let's start with the bantamweights. Couple honorable mentions here. My honorable mentions are Miguel Torres and Mike Easton. Two tough guys. Miguel Torres, former champion. Coming in at number 10, Ivan Menjivar. He's going to be fighting Mike Easton in about a month. Then we got Brad Pickett, number 9. Brian Bowles, 8. Scott Jorgensen, 7. Eduardo Dantas, Bellator champion, 6. Fabiano Fernandez, 5. Mostly fights overseas. Henan Barao, I missed 4. Michael McDonald, 4. This is probably how the top 4 goes. Michael McDonald, 4. Henan Barao, 3. Faber, 2. Cruz, 1. Let's go on to the featherweights. Honorable mentions are Cub Swanson, Diego Nunez, Ricardo Lamas. This was probably the toughest to do. I got Dennis Seaver, 10. Pat Curran, 9. Dustin Poirier, 8. Yuri Alcantara, 7. I just love that kid. I think he's tough. Maybe I ranked him a little too high, but he's a great fighter. Charles Oliveira, 7, coming off a big win. He shocked me. He's 2-0 at featherweight. Top 5 are Chan Sung Jung, number 5. Chad Mendes, number 4. Eric Cook, 3. Hatsuhioki, 2. And obviously, no brainer, Jose Aldo, number 1. For the lightweights, honorable mentions are, now this is tough. I got Clay Guida out of the top 10, but it's just my opinion. And Shinya Aoki is another honorable mention. Coming in at number 10, Anthony Pettis. A lot of people got him ranked in the top 5. I just don't like that. You know, he came off a close win in the last WAC fight against Ben Henderson. All he did was really land that kick. I mean, it was a good fight, but that's probably why he won that last round. Then he lost to Clay Guida, and he beat Jeremy Stevens barely, and then he knocked out Joe Lozon. But those guys aren't top 10. So I got him ranked. I think he's a great fighter, but I just don't got him ranked that high. Eddie Alvarez, 9. Donald Cerrone, 8. Michael Chandler, 7, Bellator champion. Jim Miller, 6, coming in top 5. Gray Maynard, Nathan Diaz, 4. Gilbert Melendez, 3. Just after Melendez's last win, I just don't think he should be ranked anywhere near higher than Ben Henderson or Frankie Edgar. And then number 2, Frankie Edgar. Number 1, Benson Henderson. On to the welterweights. This is another tough one to do, because, you know, I left out Zahir Bahadurzada and Diego Sanchez. I mean, I had Diego top 10, but, you know, I changed my mind last minute. So coming in at number 10, I got Rory McDonald. That's basically what it was. He was outside of my top 10, but I just think now he is the top 10 guy. Number 9, John Fish. 8, Koscheck. 7, Jake Shields. 6, Jake Ellenberger. I had a rank number 3 right before Saturday, but he knocked off that. Johnny Hendricks, 5. I just think that Nick Diaz and Kampman are better fighters than him. And obviously, Nick Diaz, number 4. Martin Kampman, 3. I mean, this guy's a finisher. He's a tough guy. And his only 2 losses in his last 8 fights or something was to Shields, close decision, and Diego Sanchez. And then number 2, Carlos Condit. Number 1, obviously, George St. Pierre. Going to the middleweights, this was tough. This was the toughest out of all of them. My 3 honorable mentions are Alan Belcher, Jacare, and Yushin Okami. I mean, after Alan Belcher's last win, I mean, how you rank him out of the top 10? You know, it was tough. So, number 10, I got Brian Stan. 9, Tim Botch. 8, Chris Weidman. 7, Michael Bisping. 6, middleweight champion and Strikeforce, Luke Rockhold. Coming in at the top 5, I got Mark Munoz, Hector Lombard, 4, Chael Sonnen, 3, Vitor Belfort, 2, Anderson Silva, 1. To the light heavyweights, honorable mentions, Phil Davis. Don't got him in the top 10, so I think he needs to show me a little bit more. And even his next fight, I put that in consideration. That if he wins that fight, that does nothing for him. I know he's fighting some new guy. Chad Griggs pulled out. But even Chad Griggs, I mean, that was a weird matchmaking. Like, that was weird. I got Lil Nog and Forrest Griffin outside of the top 10. Coming in at number 10, Fejao Cavalcante. I just think he's a tough guy. I mean, he lost to Dan Henderson last year. I mean, there's no shame in that. Gegard Mousasi, 9. I love Mousasi. I can't wait to see him in the UFC. I'd love to see him move back down to middleweight and fight Anderson Silva. That'd be a crazy fight. I think this guy's one of the top fighters in the world. Ryan Bader, 8. Muhammad King Mo, 7. Alexander Gustafsson, 6. Lyoto Machida, 5. Shogun, 4. Rashad, 3. Henderson, 2. And John Jones, number 1. The heavyweights, I got Stefan Struve, Roy Nelson, and Fedor as the honorable mentions. A lot of people got Roy Nelson in there. Dave Herman does nothing to boost him up. Coming in at number 10, Bigfoot. Number 9, Travis Brown. Nogueira, 8. Barnett, 7. Frank Mir, 6. Cormier, 5. Verdun, number 4. Overeem, number 3. Velasquez, 2. And Dos Santos, 1. So those are my top 10 MMA rankings right now. I mean, you can debate them. That's cool. I mean, all it really is personal opinion, in my opinion. Anyone could have, you know, like I had Diego Sanchez outside of the top 10. People might have him in the top 5. I mean, they shouldn't, but it's your opinion, right? There's going to be a lot of tough fights coming up. I mean, Easton and Menjivar, that's going to be a title implications. That's about it. They got another card this Saturday. I'll do predictions for the main card because I don't know anyone on the undercard. Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of UFC coming up. You know, we got next week, and I know Munoz and Weidman, that's coming up soon. I'm not sure if that's in July or what, but there's another one in 2 weeks in the 22nd, I think. So there's a lot of UFC cards coming up. I can't wait. I don't have flyweights just because there's not that many flyweights out there in the UFC. I mean, Benavidez would probably be 1, and then McCall 2, Mighty Mouse 3, and Dodson 4. So there's my flyweights. Anyways, I'm out.